No.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so I've heard some chirping, all right? Not just from Spurs fans, but it's also an article that we need to talk about John Collins and if the San Antonio Spurs should go after or pursue John Collins. And I have to say, I don't think we should, and I'm going to give my reason in a minute. Now, before I do have to do this because obviously it is going to come up at the end of the month. I am going to be giving away this DeJounte Murray City Edition jersey that was sent to me from a patron. And yeah, he basically said you can keep it or give it away. I'm electing to give it away. So if you guys want to support the channel and enter the giveaway, all you have to do is be a patron or YouTube member. So the link below for that. It's only $2 a month, and you'll be entered in a monthly giveaway like every month. Okay, not every prize is going to be as great as that one. Okay, the last few have just been kind of like Amazon Spurs items, but this is a really good one. So if you guys want to support the channel, you support me and I get to support you back. So let's go ahead and go into this. So John Collins, should the San Antonio Spurs go after him? So I actually saw this article in particular. This Hawks Spurs trade features John Collins to San Antonio, and it basically just talks about how John Collins is no longer happy with the Atlanta Hawks even after the contract. And yeah, so if we read down here, meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs are in a weird spot. They still have the mentality and coaching of the Spurs of old, but they don't have the talent to compete in the Western Conference this year with how stiff the competition is. Man, it's been like that for the last couple years. While the Spurs don't normally make in-season trades, could there be a deal to be done that would send Collins to San Antonio? What would that trade look like? Why would the Hawks be interested? And on top of that, why would San Antonio be? Listen, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, okay? I'm sure there's more to this article. It's just been a few of these that I've seen thus far, and I have to say there's a couple reasons in particular why I just don't think it's a good move. First and foremost, and I talked about this with Swish Hill, when it comes to John Collins, he needs someone to set him up all the time. There's actually three particular reasons why I wouldn't want John Collins. He needs setup. He's very athletic. He's a very good player. But yeah, you need that guy to play off of him, for them to play with each other. And honestly, pause on that. But honestly, I don't really think anybody on our team as it's constructed right now could be that guy for him. Number two, and this is a big one, I think most people probably say, yeah, this will make sense. His salary is, I think that they were premature. Well, obviously now they will say they're premature because he's asking out, but they were very premature on this contract. I thought that when he signed it, I thought this contract was a little wild, and it's going to show itself to be wild. He's making 23 this season, then another 23, and then 25, 26. I mean, that is a lot of your salary right there. And going forward, if we do want to keep DeJounte Murray and give him a contract, he's going to need some of that money, and he would very well deserve it. And right now with John Collins, I just don't think that this will be worth it right now. I don't know if he's shown enough. He's a very talented player. Okay, he's very talented, but I don't think it works for us. So on the court, I don't think that he necessarily fits because we don't have anybody to set him up. But most importantly, and I know people are going to roll their eyes at this, but I take this in stride. He doesn't have Spurs mentality at all. He will showboat. Now, I'm not saying that there's 100% anything wrong with that, but when you're playing for the San Antonio Spurs, that's not really our thing. The player on our team that has the most personality is DeJounte Murray, and not even DeJounte Murray would do something like this. I mean, it's just a little out of line. So as you guys remember this is when he infamously had a press conference in which he wore a shirt of him posterizing Joel Embiid. And ever since this, and this might just be me being petty, okay? I will admit that I am petty, all right? But after this incident, I never wanted John Collins. And I know that that's something that might just sound silly, but look, on the court, I don't think he fits. And off the court, I don't think he fits. I just think that it will be a situation in which if he came to San Antonio, why would he want to stay? If he can't stay with the Atlanta Hawks, in which he does have a star talent next to him, I don't see him coming to San Antonio and all of a sudden we not being an issue as well. So that's just my 2 cents on that. I don't see any real reason why we should. I know that we do need somebody in that position, but the draft is coming up. And we have plenty of players on the team right now that fits that mold as far as, you know, Spurs mentality. They might not have the talent, but hopefully Primo and Devin Vassell, both being lottery picks, can take those steps going forward, and they will be those guys. And maybe we can go ahead and get a big in the draft. But as far as John Collins is concerned, I don't think his play style, nor do I think his personality would gel with the Spurs whatsoever. And that's just my thoughts on it. But yeah, so anyways, if you guys want to support the channel and enter the giveaway, as I said, all you have to do, head on over to Patreon, become a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Either one, either or, it's whatever. If you already are one, don't worry, don't message me or anything. I got you. Like, you're gonna be in there. Also, Discord. Join the Discord, man. Join the group chat. Make sure the link is in the description. Make sure you drop content suggestions in here and let me know what you want me to talk about. I'll get with you guys later, man. Until next time. Deuces.